Rank, what was it, 52?
54 now.
54 at 14 hours.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna get kicked out, I know it. Alright, we've got you completely updated, sir.
Awesome.
Let me get you... It's gonna kick me out. I'm just not even gonna rush this.
I mean...
Who is I?
Braxis.
Braxis. You're currently at 65. Alright, I got you at the 23. What's your training point total?
Ah, damn it.
Alright, so 2200 or 22,000 is the... Alright. I need to move you up by a lot. You're up in the 6. You're up in the 7 slot now, and then Haven is above me. I'm not okay with that.
My only thing is, like, I'm taking, like, really high-level courses, and so I don't have that much time to play.
It's all based on time played, so it doesn't matter. It's all based on kills per hour, so it doesn't matter how much you're playing, it just matters how well you're playing.
Right, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I wrote the algorithms myself.
Oh. If I keep playing like I'm playing today, I'm going to move way down on that list.
Alright, Caven, you're in the 10 slot with CSR of 9, and then Thraxis, you are in the 7 slot with a CSR of 10.
I'm playing like shit today, so...
Bumping me down.
Somebody
by 2
else is
slots.
paying
I'm
attention
not
to
okay
chat,
with that.
right? Because I'm not.
And then Twisted is 80 at 42 hours.
Oh my god.
Why are the names of planets in Starbound so long?
I know it's like Alpha, Theta, Brexton 3, Beta.
Because that's how they are in real life.
That is true.
Currently I'm on the planet Alpha Pi Minoris 1 Delta.
Do you know how many planets there are?
Not enough.
We can't name them all names like Bob and Steve.
Okay, look.
Planet Bob.
I mean, this is a video game. The number of planets in the game is strictly finite. I mean, I realize...
No, it is not.
It's
Yeah.
finite, but there's a whole lot
No,
of them.
it's not finite. It's procedurally generated.
Okay, you have a point.
Which game is this?
It keeps going on as long as your computer keeps going on.
He does have a point, because Sector X goes on forever, I think.
Y'all should play Space Engineers.
I want
That's
that
pretty
game
good.
so hard.
It's pretty awesome.
Well,
Yeah, I really, really want that game.
It's pretty awesome. I love it.
If Star Citizen wasn't just a money grab, I really would be interested in it. But I don't trust. I don't trust those developers.
How is it just a money grab?
Have you? It's all everything. Everything since it started being programmed has been about the money.
I don't know, man. Look at Super Meat Boy and Fez, man. Those games were not made for the money.
No, they weren't. But Star Citizen was. It is.
Oh yeah, like procedural games like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm fine with my EVE Online. By the way,
I
we have an
used to
EVE
play
Online
that.
division. We got a nice little corporation and everything. We do shit. It's fun.
I used to play Eve, and then I remembered that I didn't have time for that shit. Just too much. One of my buddies was in a big battle that happened a few weeks ago, though.
BR5?
Yeah. He said it was pretty awesome.
I don't know. I don't like nullsec warfare.
Damn, I'm playing
just-
like shit.
It's just a couple subcaps doing a slow grind, and then
Yeah.
it's a couple capital ships doing a slower grind, and then it's all the super caps, and everybody else doesn't matter at that point.
Right. Frigates don't do shit.
Even battleships don't do anything at that point. I like wormhole warfare, because in wormholes, the highest escalation you can go is a carrier or a dreadnought. There are no super capitals in wormhole space.
Damn it.
So that means sub-capital ships are always valuable.
Yeah.
A fleet of sub-capitals can take down a capital ship. Not a super capital, but a regular capital ship.
Right.
So it is still possible to win out with a subcap fleet. It's hard, but possible.
Most of what you're saying right now is total gibberish.
If you want to see cool wormhole stuff, look up some videos by Adhocracy. I can't play with this lag. Dude, okay, I'm getting over a second of bullet lag here. That means I'm dead before my bullets do anything.
So what do y'all think about the stuff that they're adding? Like, everyone's crying for grenades and stuff, and I'm not really looking forward to grenades. Like, the closer they get to stuff like that, it feels more like it'll be like Call of Duty.
I like the
don't want that.
tactical option that grenades add.
I like the idea
so
of being able to switch to a grenade and pressing the button and throwing it, but not like just pressing G and lobbing a grenade, you know?
I talked to the devs on how that's going to work. Do I get a chance to talk? I hate you people.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Break.
We don't
I
talk.
talked
You
to the
complain
devs.
about us not talking.
User was moved out of your
I
channel.
talked to the devs about how grenades are going to work, because I was saying, you know, the blast radius needs to be really, really small, or it needs to work with actual shrapnel particles that work as individual bullets, you know?
User was moved
And
to
sorry,
your
Marcus,
channel.
I got tired of it.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, he said that they were going to try and do actual shrapnel particles that deal damage instead of just a blast radius that says, boom, you're dead.
That gun.
That would be amazing.
So, grenades are going to have huge radius but low accuracy.
Right.
So, they're going to be very tactical.
Yeah.
It's like a shotgun in a 360
User
degree
disconnected
angle.
from your channel.
So, yeah. How I feel it's going to work is it's going to have a decent kill radius, and then everything else is going to be like, your suit's gone, bro. So it's going to be really nice for, like, for instance, Rupture. Toss it in the main room, you enter. Boom. Happy day. You're on Rupture. Or Arch. Arch, I meant. Is that
I'm just
Arch?
not, like...
Yeah,
I
we're on
just
Arch right now.
I like the way
Arch
that the
is what I
game is
meant.
going right now. I just don't want it to get
Yeah,
too,
but-
like, Call of Duty-esque.
You see, it's going to change a lot. But they're adding things to offset the changes much.
User was
Hi,
moved
Dakota,
to
we're
your
talking
channel.
about how the game's going to change right now to keep you updated.
Right.
Dakota just got here, by the way. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Thank you,
Hi,
Strong
Jack.
Thread. I appreciated that one.
Thanks for finally joining us.
Is he start you to talk?
Or, you know, not.
Okay. When they add grenades, there's going to be obvious counter to the grenades. There's going to be
Right.
heavier suits of armor, so you won't die. I don't know my push to talk key. Oh, if you go over settings, options, then capture, it'll tell you.
I also hope that they don't, like, change the move speed and stuff, because I like it the way it is
They
now.
would.
I want to
They're
sprint.
not going to change
I
the
want a
move
full-blown
speed.
sprint.
They're not going to change the move speed. They're going to add another speed, and it is going to destroy your accuracy. Sprint
I'm very
is, I gotta
happy
get
with
from
this.
point A to point B and hope no one catches me along the way.
I like this move speed, honestly. It's more it's way more tactical.
Yeah, but okay. In real life, Marines don't walk that slowly from point A to point B when the CEO says double time it.
Well, I know that. But I spent 5 years
The
in,
reason
so-
the reason it takes so long for the devs to implement changes is because they
Ouch.
try to make things non-overpowered.
Yeah.
Like Crouch took months. Imagine how long grenades are going to take. Sprint. It's going to take forever. All of it, and I love them for it. This is why
Right,
it's taken
oh,
them
yeah.
7 years to make the game, but, you know, even if it takes them another 7, I'm going to be just fine.
Yeah, me
Slowly
too.
getting new stuff that changes the game keeps it interesting.
That's
By
the
the
truth.
time I get tired of Crouch, I'm going to get flashbangs or grenades or shotguns, and it's going to be a whole new game again.
See, and I
Then when I
think
get
the
tired of
melee,
that, boom, something else comes out.
I think the melee needs to be a stun, more of like a stun, rather than like a damage or a kill. Like a half-second stun.
Yeah, I don't
knockback.
think it should be like like, you know how you stab someone in the foot in COD and it kills them? That doesn't make sense.
Nope.
I would like, you know, you just like whack them with the butt of your gun and like they have like the stagger emotion.
Yeah.
But
like a
boom,
really
then you
quick
shoot
one.
them in the face.
Yeah. Because nobody likes
Yeah, it
being
shouldn't take
stunned
long.
for
It
a
shouldn't be like a
second.
multiple second
Yeah.
It should be like a half second, or maybe just like push your.
I really, really, really want a burst night
No.
vision.
Night vision? Yeah, I could see that.
Not
They're
a,
gonna
not
I-
a
I don't-
sustained night vision.
I don't. I was
mean, just a
actually
burst
talking
night
to
vision.
Bozar about that, and I was saying that I didn't like it because I was best in the dark, and it gave me a nice tactical advantage. And he said, as long as you know how to use a laser or flashlight, you're gonna keep that.
Right.
He was saying that if I don't use night vision, it's just gonna be like playing regular for me. As long as when I go to shoot someone, I shine my flashlight. Because if I do that, their vision is gonna be off. It's gonna be
Right.
a white screen. They
Right,
won't
that's
see
how it should
anything.
be. That's how it would be in real life. All that
And